All right, well, let's take a look at the grate division, which is through this doorway. First of all, I feel like this wall is perhaps absorbing a little of our low frequency sound and kind of trapping what we're actually wanting to get out into the church. And we've got painted Celotex, which I think this isn't the best way to do a wall. I think we maybe want to start over with this wall. And we've got another rebuilt reservoir here in the grate division. And we've got a chest by Hill-Green and Lane. Looks like this might be able to be rebuilt and soldier on into the next generation here. It has a relay on it, and this is part of our problem, that this relay needs to not be trying to trigger something else, but actually needs to be replaced with a new system that's cohesive for the entire instrument. In the grate division, we have pipework that Hill-Green Lane put in the 50s. Again, it looks like we've got pipework from Holland, and we do. So there's a 2-foot and a 2 2/3 and a 4-foot. Wonder if that's also from Holland or from shop, or no, it's from Holland as well. So we've got some really interesting pipework here in the 8-foot principal there, and there's an 8-foot flute. We have the original Este diapason with the broomstick handle tuners all the way to 16-foot low C. And then we've got the 8-foot is not Haskell, but is full length, open. And then, so there's a pedal principle that goes up, it looks like 44 notes or so, maybe only 32, I can't do the math that quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 plus 12 is 32. So there's a 32 note open diapason in the pedal that's sitting in the grate division, and then the grate 8-foot open and the grate 8-foot Borden, whatever it might be called, and with several notes offset in each, maybe 6 in each case, and then it goes on to the main chest. And then a 4, a 2 2/3, and a 2. The obvious thing that's missing here is any mixture in the grate and any reed in the grate. So those deficiencies need to be addressed, and as we're planning on doing, we have a specification that takes care of all that. Also, I think we need to utilize the space a little more carefully in order to get a mixture and a reed in here, and perhaps a couple of other pedal things. We'll probably need to turn this chamber the other direction. So we utilized our front here more carefully and reconfigure our space a little bit with this wall. And that seems to be, we've got wonderful pipe work throughout and in good shape. We need to probably rebuild the chests under the pedal diapason and probably put new chests under the grate chorus and reuse this chest elsewhere. Again, we have nice hard walls for the back and then on the side, and then we've got some remediation to do on some of the other panels, and probably some new grill cloth and so on, and clean up the space. Got some dirt, and we've got a floor that could be sealed up and be a little more friendly to the organ technician. And we have We have a Zimmelstern. Looks to be a little bit homemade. Is that a phonograph turntable up there, Hanson?
Sure looks like it. Sounds nice.
Does it sound good?
Sounds very nice.
Excellent.
Do you want to have Mark play the diapason?
You know, that would be really good to hear. Mark, could you play a note for us on the diapason and the pedal? Whoa. Awesome. That is a wonderful sound. Well, I think that's about it for the grate.
Okay, moving on.
I'll study this ladder again.